Hello and welcome back to the Dugout. Surprise! I'm here for a week finally.
Turned up.
We're still missing Josh and Thomas, but they're busy doing their other things. Work has finally calmed down, so I've got some free time to finally talk about some football.
Josh has gone missing like his team.
Yeah, fully has. I mean, even in the group chat, bro's disappeared. He only makes a slight comment, and that's it. But yeah, you're joined with me today, and you're also joined with David and Tom as well. We've got loads of things to talk about today, but I think there's one big thing I think David wants to get off his chest during this podcast. And Tom's left the room, and I think David's top gives it away.
Actually, do you know what? Before we really kick into this, actually, can we just do something that's not football related just for a bit? Just like I know it's not what we do, but it's just you guys know. And if anyone that doesn't know, I do performing as my career, believe it or not. And basically, in the last week, I've had an idea to write a new musical. So I basically wanted to test out some songs on this podcast. If you both would like to
I know what's coming. I know what's coming.
No, Tom, take it seriously, please. Like, this is important for my career, mate.
Is it?
Oh, yeah,
all right. Yeah.
And,
Okay.
And if I could ask for silence, because obviously, like on this, like it breaks up a little bit. So I promise it won't take too much of your time. So basically, the scene is set, and it's about someone who came into the world, and he's meant to be this great big thing. Like, he is huge, but he's gone missing, and like we don't know where he is. So basically, this is how the show would start. It would be like this: "Darling, you've got to let me know. Xavi Simons, did he play? He wanted to go to Chelsea, but he went to Tottenham instead. So I don't know where he's gone. Xavi Simons, did he play?" Yes, so that's how it starts like that. Then the next number. Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate it. This is confidence boost.
You're proud of that one, yeah?
I'm proud of it. And then we got another one. So this is about, basically, these are the Ant and Dec characters in the musical. They're like a duo that everyone, they're loved by everyone, but wrongly loved because they're actually not very good. So the first one goes a bit like this. Mickey van der Ven, Mickey can't defend. Mickey can't defend, Mickey can't defend, Mickey can't defend. And then the next one is about his best mate, and it goes like this. Romero, oh, never believe in this fraud. He's got no power to know. He's destructible. Never believe in Romero, oh. And then the final. So this is all I've got so far. I'm going to add some new songs in it as well. But the final, so the big finale. So, you know, like in Greece, there's You're the One That I Want, and in big shows, Hairspray, You Can't Stop the Beat. This is how the show would end, and I think this is going to hit the charts. So it goes a bit like this. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go.
Tom,
do you know what?
Tom, if I were you, I'd have left a call.
I was going to say, it was nice to see you boys, but I'm off, so bye.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a good musical?
You're proud of yourself,
I'm
yeah?
so proud. Do you know what, Jacob? There's things in life, isn't there? There's things in life, you know, there's things that get you down. There's taxes, there's crime, there's all these things that get
Taylor.
you down. There's so many things that get you down in life. But you know what? There's one thing you always have to remember. You're not a Spurs fan. And that is where life is just so beautiful. And do you know what? This fraud, and I'm looking right at the camera at this guy over here, he came with so much mouth on Saturday. So much mouth. We're going to beat you. You're rubbish. We've got... Have you seen our defenders? Have you seen our midfield? We got Pape, Sarr and Bergval. They're the two best midfielders in the league. Take Rodri because...
I didn't say that, but okay.
You did.
Right, believe what you want.
You did.
I did not say they're the best in the league.
What happened to this robbery, Tom? What happened to this robbery? Do you know what? They thought they did a William. They really thought they got us back for William. They really sat there and went, "We've done to you what you did to us with William. We're so good. We're Tottenham." Where was he, Tom? Where was he?
He didn't even start. He didn't even start. He only came on because Bergwijn got injured.
I didn't see him come on. I saw some guy in dreadlocks.
He came on and got substituted.
I know, but
came on and got subbed.
Hopeless.
Literally.
And this fraud. And to finish off, this fraud over here on the camera. This guy, not with a hat on because that's Jacob. He knows ball. This fraud over here, Thomas Joseph White. Yeah, I'm full naming you. Thomas Joseph White. And the reason I'm bringing Ange into this is because this guy said at the end of last season, he said that he would rather keep Ange Postecoglou in charge when he finished 17th. But already he's sacking Thomas Frank. And do you know why? Because Tom has a low-level mentality.
No, I don't have a low-level mentality.
Thomas Frank has got to... I'll let you have your minute in, Tom. Thomas Frank has had to come in to a job that a manager has wrecked, and a manager that Tom wanted to keep. He wrecked the confidence of but we won the Europa League. You beat a Manchester United team that a bloke hasn't cut his hair for a whole year in a final, and you think that's an achievement. And this poor manager, Thomas Frank, who's trying his hardest to rebuild this club, "Oh, the football! Oh, it's not fair! We want to play good football and finish 17th in the league! We don't do that here!" What happened, Tom? You will never beat us because you are our pets. Pets. We walk you around the block every single time. Home or away.
Have you finished?
Floor's open to you, Jacob.
Fair play, David. I'll give you that, mate. Fair play.
7 minutes in. We're 7 minutes in and Tom's just been grilled.
I'm being quiet now for the rest of the
Chelsea fans all over Jacob. They're just honestly...
Can I
thing was, we didn't even play that well.
No,
That's what I mean. Can I just say the game as a whole was boring. It was a terrible game of football. Yeah. I mean, Chelsea only scored because the whole defence, Jed Spence and Van der Ven had a shambles.
But the thing is, I say something. I think Xavi Simons' pass towards Van der Ven was shockingly bad.
Oh, the whole section, Vicario to Xavi to Van, the whole thing.
It was so bad.
Jacob, this is the best centre back in the league. You should be able to deal with anything.
Better than your defenders, man. So we put them in our combined 11. So.
But yeah, the only player that game that stood out to me was Caicedo, and that was he was the one that got the assist anyway. The game as a whole was awful. It was a terrible derby, that's for sure.
And these Tottenham Chelsea games are always lively games as well.
Oh, they're always high scoring as well. I'm pretty sure when it comes to you two.
Yeah.
But yeah, that game was awful. It got switched during midweek though. Tom, you had a good result against Is it Copenhagen you played?
Copenhagen, yeah.
Yeah. Apparently there was a Puskas goal in it. Apparently if you just run up the pitch, it's Puskas level.
It is Puskas.
And then David, you drew to a carrier bag.
Yeah. You drew to a thing called carrier bag. So you can
to be fair to them, they're actually having a great Champions League. That team.
They're doing all right.
Carabag are actually having a great Champions League.
We beat Carabag last season with Ange, and you couldn't beat them. So.
I didn't see the game, so I didn't know how.
And we had 10 men as well, so you can hold that for now.
But talking about Champions League, did you guys see Dan Burns' goal?
Oh, what a header!
Bro had Swaz on a header. How did he get that much curl on that header? That was
unbelievable. That was ridiculous.
It's so good. Tom, are you actually Frank out? Are you actually really thinking Frank's not going?
No, I'm not Frank out at the moment. Like I said to you on Saturday, David, I'm not convinced with Frank's football at the moment. Currently, I'll give him time to rebuild. Obviously, I know he's got injuries like Madison Kulusevski, players like that. But the football we played on Saturday was utterly a joke. If I'm being honest, there was no creativity.
It was the set pieces that was throwing me off. Every set piece you had, you kept going short, and it wasn't working. It just wasn't working.
What annoys me most is Sanchez is one of the worst keepers in this league, and his distribution was spot on against us, and it's just typical.
Well,
Every time we got a corner in, Sanchez catches it, and that's like, and there's literally no point. Did you see the end of the game as well, where Vicario had the chance to loof it up the pitch on the 93rd minute, and then he
played it short.
Played it short. I was like, what? I punched David's sofa like mad. I was like, what the fuck?
That's what I mean. It's the 90th minute. Vicario gets in the box. You don't take the free kick. You get in the box.
You heard the boos. You heard the boos. Like, you hear the boos, and it's just like
it was very negative football. I'll give it that.
If Vicario has the nerve of saying, "Oh, the fans need to get behind us," well, don't do what you did on Saturday, then, and we won't boo you.
Tom, have you figured out what happened with Van der Ven and Jed Spence with Thomas Frank? Did that ever come out?
I've heard. I heard Van der Ven in his conference the other day. Saying they were just frustrated more than anything. Like, they were frustrated with the result. Frank obviously told them to clap the fans, but obviously they've lost, and they were both very poor.
Yeah,
they said they didn't ignore the manager, which I'm not really content with that. Obviously, I don't like it when players ignore managers, but I guess they're frustrated and all that. And then apparently the following day, Spencer Van der Ven went to his office and apologised to him for it. So,
I think one of my favourite things out of that game was Cucurella trying to square up to Jed Spence, and Jed Spence just goes, "What?" And Cucurella's like, "Oh." That's one of my better highlights of the game. That was
one won the game, one didn't.
But I can't stand Cucurella, so seeing him shit himself was great.
Honestly,
it was a poor game overall, but honestly, the thing is, Chelsea should have won that 4-0. Like, the amount of chances they wasted as well.
The thing is, Tom, after that game, I was looking at the table, and I was expecting you lot to be in a lot worse position than you actually are.
They're in a better position than us.
Yeah, you're 6th in the table. Chelsea is 7th.
Second if we turned up this weekend, we could have been second.
But you're only 2 points off second. You're only 2 points off second.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this league is obviously not terms of the top. Well, obviously we don't them, but it's close towards second place. I think there's sort of eight or nine teams that are kind of close to near second place.
Well, we're 4 points off second. That's how close it is, and we're sat in 10th.
You haven't been great either, so.
We've been awful this season. We've been awful this season.
Actually, do you know what? In terms of competitiveness and the closeness, I agree. It's a great league. Is the standard really good this season? Is this a really good standard for Premier League football?
I don't think there's been
apart from City and Arsenal. No, I think the standard's been very good.
I don't think there's been one game this season where I was out my seat so far.
Burnley Wolves. Burnley Wolves was a cracking game.
Wolves, and that says it all.
3-2. That was brilliant.
Two teams destined to go down.
Yeah. I think, and you know what you say, Arsenal and City. I think if City didn't have Haaland banging in all these goals, and if Arsenal weren't so good defensively, I don't think they're. This is what I'm saying. I think Arsenal are just brilliant defensively. I don't think Arsenal are brilliant.
Well, I was listening to Pitch Size on the way home from work the other day, and Tom Garrett on there mentioned Arsenal, if they were to win the league, would be the most boring champions, and I'm pretty sure I agree. Because
by far.
First of all, we wouldn't hear the last of it.
No, we wouldn't. No.
And to be fair, I'm jealous of Arsenal right now because they're defensively brilliant. They're playing well. They've got good defence, good wingers. I'm not really into your career, if I'm being honest. But
he's just a lanky.
He's a bit of a donkey in your career.
They just don't look like Conceição. And Gabriel, mate, what a defender.
I think. Do you know what? I think with Gabriel, I think if the season finished tomorrow, I think he's the player of the season.
I agree.
Without a doubt.
Haaland, no, you got Haaland.
You got all put them on the FPLs.
I think Gabriel is class. As a centre half, he's everything that you'd want. He is okay. people don't take what I'm saying literally, but he is the John Terry to that team. Like in both boxes, the presence, the leadership. He's just sensational.
They're going to come for your record, David. They're going to come for your clean sheet record.
You know what? They could do it because they don't. They honestly don't look like. They had a cross of a flicked header from Nketiah was the only shot on target they conceded. It's mental.
I'm trying to get the matches up of how many matches in a row they've kept a clean sheet.
I think it's about 8 or 9 or something like that.
I'm trying to fact. Hold on, bear with. Let me have a look. Sees.
I think the last goal they conceded was it can't have been Liverpool, can it? Can it have been Liverpool?
I think it was.
It was 8 games, no conceding, and they conceded 1 goal to Newcastle.
That was it. Yeah, Baltimore.
Yeah, it was Baltimore. Yeah.
And
yeah,
even then, Newcastle weren't great in that game.
No. 8 games. Yeah, they haven't conceded a single goal in, which is mental.
They're a brilliant side, but like in terms of like performance levels, yeah, they're not. They're not your Man Cities and Liverpools and Arsenals.
Shall we just accept it? They're going to do it.
They're already They're already like 4 points. Well, no, they're more than that actually.
They're 7 points clear of Manchester City.
Yeah, 7 points clear. They're 7 points clear at the moment. So it's in their hands. If they throw it away, they bottled it massively.
They can throw it away. The thing is that as much as we say this, what is going to be Arsenal's downfall is later on in the season when teams get a lot more rigid because there's more to play for and the points are more scrappier. So at the moment they're scoring the odd few chances and they're conceding less goals. But when the season really kicks in and your likes of your West Hams and your Burnleys and your Forests are playing for their lives, that's when they will struggle to break down those defences more.
Oh yeah, because they'll be low blocking and everything.
Exactly, and that is where an Arsenal team could come unstuck. And to be honest, that's where they've come unstuck in the last few years. It's not been the early part of the season. They started like this every single season the last 3 years. They've started like a bull out of China shop. It's later on that they need to. I mean, they're just a brilliant side, and you've just got to give them a load of credit. But they're not doing it by playing beautiful football and blistering teams away. They're doing it by defending their way to the league. And
well, that's what I mean. They're the
most boring champions, but if they do it that way, who you win the Premier League?
I saw a TikToker and he was just going through each match. He was basically just going, "Yeah, job done, 3 points. Job done, 3 points." And that's what they're doing. They're just getting the job done. It doesn't have to be fancy. They're going through every game. Oh yeah, I mean so would I. I'd do anything to win 8 games in a row and not concede a goal. But that's what they're doing, and also their squad depth is mental.
Yeah.
We found it when we played them in the Carabao Cup. Like they're playing their second string team, but that second string team consisted of Ben White, Marino, Wanyeri, Lewis Skelly, all that. Like that's what I mean. Their second team can still compete in the Premier League.
I mean, speaking about Champions League as well, we've got to give a shout out before we move on to the next section to Max Dowman. I mean,
yeah,
a record-breaking Champions League appearance maker, 15 years old. I mean, I always call youngsters, if they can get past the Adnan Januzaj thing, that I think they'll be good. Because it's that effective. They do one thing and all of a sudden they become the next big thing and it daunts them. Yeah. He's getting past that for me. I think he's going to be going to be one element.
When we played them in the cup, Max Dowman ran the show. Like every time he got the ball, he was skinning De Koipe, he was getting involved. The only thing he lacks is the strength. That's the only thing I think he lacks. Everything else, technically, he's class. He just, when it comes to physicality, he's not like the broadiest. And I mean, he is only 15, so I've got to give him like some.
But in terms of strength, he's going to get that.
Yeah.
He should be kicking a ball around in the playground. He should be kicking the ball away from year 7s, not kicking the ball around on a Champions League pitch.
Mate, he should be doing his GCSEs, bless him. Like
it's crazy.
Like get your revision done. Like stop tryharding, man.
It's crazy. I mean, you go from actually. Do you know what? That's a perfect segment because it's gone from one to the other. Talking about young talent, we're going to talk about old talent. Danny Welbeck. I mean, it's brought us quite nicely onto this section because. I mean, Danny Welbeck again. Is it 5 and 6 now for Danny Welbeck?
I've got his stats up because I knew he was going to be top of the conversation.
Yeah.
So in this season, in 10 games, he's got 6 goals.
Incredible.
So, And if you think about it, last season he only got 10 goals. He's 4 goals off his best ever record in the Premier League. And we've only played 10 games.
Look, one thing you say about Hurts, though, he knows how to get the best out of Welbeck. And he's been superb.
Welbeck in general, I think... I mean, Brighton have this thing, you know, with old strikers. They do better than our youngsters do.
It was Glenn Murray, wasn't it?
Yeah, like we never had a good striker after Glenn Murray until Danny Welbeck arrived. And what's that? They're both over 30.
Well, actually, Danny Welbeck, I mean, the news came out that Danny Welbeck is actually, I mean, loads of people were talking about England and could he be, and I think everyone was a bit like, no, he's too old. But, I mean, the rumours come out that Tuchel is actually really considering him for at least the next squad.
We've already qualified for the World Cup, so you might as well give these players a try out of the squad.
Yeah, but you give youngsters a chance. You don't bring 34-year-olds back unless you're really considering.
But the thing is, though, well, I mean, this leads on to my segment that we got planned. Exactly. So we might as well starting with Danny Welbeck because he's in my list.
I was going to say he has to be.
But for you guys that don't know, I've got a section where what we're going to do is we're going to talk about. I've got around 5 or more players, like surprise England players that could get called up for this squad, and maybe if they continue their form, then the World Cup. And by surprise, I'm not talking your like Lewis Skelly's, your Guarnieris, your I don't know who else could I like a Wharton or anything. Like I'm not talking that surprise. I'm talking people that don't even get in the conversation. Surprise players. That's what I've picked. And Danny Welbeck is probably one of the most obvious ones out of the picks. If you're going to compare him to England strikers, then Watkins, I don't think has scored a goal this season. Solanke's injured. Delap's only come back from injury and has been suspended, so hasn't played many games. And Tony's in Saudi Arabia, so who knows what he's doing. So the next best thing, I mean, is Danny Welbeck. Apart from Harry Kane, he is the most informed England striker. So it'll be obvious.
Could he actually go? Yeah.
I think he should. And I mean, World Cup, that's a completely different story. But just to get a couple of England caps, because I know he hasn't got many, because obviously his career's been full of injuries. So yeah, I think just take him for these 2 friendlies. We've already qualified. Just take him along. And I think he's a good Harry Kane replacement. He kind of plays similar. Hold up plays great. He's 6 foot. He's got a great header of the ball. I just say take him.
I think where you win that argument, Jacob, I think as well is you just listed off the strikers that are after Harry Kane. The only one that you sit there and go maybe, probably, and I'm not saying at the moment, but I'm saying in terms of overall play that maybe should go is Watkins. But in terms of form at the moment, it's just not there for Watkins. So, but when you look at the other options, there is actually no reason why you can't say Danny Welbeck shouldn't be considered when you look at what else there is.
Yeah, exactly. And during this segment, what I'm going to ask you two is I just want a simple yes, no, or maybe if you agree these guys should be in the next squad. Not the World Cup, but the next England squad. So obviously we'll start with Danny Welbeck. Yes, no, or maybe should he be in the squad coming up?
Yeah, 100. Well, I would. I would give it a go to see what it would be like.
Yeah, I think his form has been good enough to be in the England squad. So obviously, I'm not too keen on him going to the World Cup, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I think he should be in the squad.
Yeah.
The squad, yes.
I was going to say World Cup's a massive if.
It's a long way to go to the World Cup as well.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. If he keeps up scoring like he is at the moment, so like 38 games, he still scores 6 goals a game, or 6 goals the whole season. He's looking at like 20 odd. So,
exactly.
So they're, who knows? Who knows? My next player on the list is Jacob Murphy.
That's a great shot.
I think last season and this season has been his, best 2 seasons ever. He's starting over their new signing Elanga, who hasn't done anything. Starting over Harvey Barnes, who is also a great player. And he got an assist. No, did he score assist last? No, he got a goal last game, even though they lost 3-1.
Scored at the weekend.
Even though they lost to West Ham 3-1, he still got on the goal score sheet. And then last season he went through a massive purple patch, and everyone thought, yeah, that's him done, no more. He's just a purple patch player, but he still continues it in the Champions League as well. So yeah, Jacob Murphy, why not? Back up to Saka.
Yeah, behind Salah, he was the second most assists in the Premier League last year.
Yeah, last year I think he got like 10 assists or something stupid. So I can't remember what it was.
I think Murphy's a good player. I think obviously before I was a bit doubtful of him, but I think the last season, this season, I think he's been really good, like assists, and he's a goal scorer too, and makes good runs. So yeah,
you know what I like about him? Direct.
Yeah.
Like not like takes the ball, holds on to it, runs. Yeah. And I think that is so pivotal to football nowadays, because fullbacks aren't adapted to running after. That's why Lamine Yamal is as good as he is, because he just runs with the ball, and fullbacks can't do that. Look at DiMarco last year against Yamal.
Also, yeah. I mean, also think about it, we don't have many right wingers. We've got Saka, and then I guess if you want to shove, I mean, who else do we have right wing for England?
It's literally Madueke. It's literally Arsenal.
Foden?
Well, yeah, Foden, yeah, if you want to show him on the right as well.
Talking of Foden,
yeah, I think Jacob Murphy.
Can I talk about Foden quickly? I think he's back to his little best this season. I was going to say, I think he's.
Funny enough, he is on the list, Tom. He is on the list. So yeah, we can chat about him. Yeah, he's on my list. He's on my list.
I think he's he was a bit poor last season, but this season I think he's got a lot better. Like I watched.
Do you know why?
Brilliant.
I think he's playing better because he's playing nearer the middle.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he's a good player.
I think that's isn't it?
But yeah, so yeah, I think Phil Foden's on my list as well. But that was more of the World Cup. That was taken from the World Cup.
Yeah, you got to pick Foden. I really rate him as a footballer.
All right, well, yeah, quickly before you...
Phil Foden, if you use him correctly.
Yeah,
like Phil Foden is hopeful.
Yeah.
Like, look at the Euros last year. We put Phil Foden on left wing. We may as well have had me on the left wing. Like Phil Foden, unfortunately, and this is where I do actually think Saka is a better player, because you can play Saka anywhere and he'll be just as effective. You put Phil Foden anywhere but the position where he best thrives in, he can be anonymous, and that is something that he needs to take on as a footballer himself.
Yeah. Well, before you quickly move on, then back to Jacob Murphy. Yes or no for the current England squad? Should he be called up?
I don't see why not. Again, we're through. Put these players in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say why not. I'd give him a go. Good player, and probably deserves his place. So yeah, I would.
Oh, and then quickly back to Phil Foden. Yes or no to be taken to the World Cup?
Oh, easy. Yeah, Phil Foden's too talented not to go to the World Cup.
You can't just not pick him. You can't not pick him. He's too talented.
All right, and then we move on to another guy who's kind of did a move and to kind of revive his career, and it seems to be working. Jack Grealish, 9 games in.
There we go.
Didn't know this. He's 9 games in, 1 goal and 9 assists. That can't be right. Hold on, I need to double check this.
9 assists? Can't be that much.
I've definitely hold on it. Yeah, I don't know what I did there. Sorry. 1 goal, 4 assists. I don't know where I got 9 from.
Yeah, well, 9 appearances, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 9 appearances, 1 goal, 4 assists.
I said this ages ago about Grealish. He's just so. When he's away from Pep, he is just a phenomenal player. Pep did not use Grealish at all the way he should do. It was completely. It was like putting Lewis Hamilton in a Skoda, just not using him properly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this season he's been Everton's one of the best players apart from Njai. I think him and Njai has been phenomenal together. So I think just for these 2 games, just see what he can do in an England shirt again.
I agree. I like Grealish.
I just think give him another go. Because I mean, remember that Euros where we were begging for Jack Grealish to start? Every game over Sterling. We're like, what? Why is Sterling playing? Shove Grealish in. Blah, blah, blah. And then Sterling had a tournament of his life.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, Grealish is a phenomenal player. I really like Jack Grealish. The problem is that you get to this thing, and I mean, we're going to do this on a video when we get nearer the World Cup. We're going to pick our own England squad. But the problem is that you sit there and you go, there's so much talent, but this is where having a manager like Tuchel is going to be good, because you're going to see very talented players left out of this squad because they don't fit the system and the way that we need to play the best. And that is a very... Look at... We said it years ago. France used to do it all the time. They'd leave big players at home and we'd sit there and go, how have they not taken Benzema? How have they not taken this guy to the World Cup? Because they go, well, we've got him.
Better players.
We don't need
because we got him, no problem.
That's what I mean. I think attacking-wise, our depth is ridiculous. I think we just lack it a bit defensively. I think that's our issue, is we don't have that defensive backup, whereas up front we've got the pick of the tube. We can do anything, basically. We can play him and rotate and everything. So are we all in agreement? Jack Grealish should be in the squads coming up?
Coming up, yes. World Cup is a long way to go.
Yeah. All right, this next guy, who has been mentioned already, I'm not going to do this squad, I'm going to do World Cup, is Dan Burn. I think we should take Dan Burn, and there's a reason behind why I think we should take him. Super sub if we're losing, great for set pieces. I think love Dan Burn. I think you take him to the World Cup and say like we're losing, I don't know, 1-0 to France or 1-0 to Spain or something, and we're in the 80th minute, put Dan Burn on, because every corner and every free kick we win, we shove him in the box. He's 6'9" or whatever. Like, I think he's a tactical super sub. So I think underrated Dan Burn for the World Cup. I think just for tactical master plan, if we're losing, shove him on.
Tom's not sure on Dan Burn.
What's that?
You're not sure on Dan Burn when we talk about Dan Burn.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Jacob, obviously, with set pieces and that, like, with his heading. I just think sometimes defensively, he's not the best defensively. But obviously, if you take him for the World Cup, obviously I know we got a few defenders we can take. But obviously, you could put Burn left back maybe. Obviously, sometimes plays there for Newcastle. But I do think there's defensive royalties about him at the moment.
Well, the thing is though, with Tuchel plays 5 at the back, don't he? Or 3 at the back and wing backs, doesn't he? So I don't think
preferred formation.
Yeah, so I don't think Dan Burn will start for him, but I see just take him just in case we need the hype. Basically, I just think just take him.
I love Dan Burn.
He's a Brighton legend, Dan Burn.
Since he was at Wigan. I loved him ever since he was at Wigan.
He was just... Fun fact of the day, him and Reece James were in the Wigan side when we got promoted and beat them 2-1.
Were they? Oh yeah, Reece James was, yes.
Yeah, him and Dan Burn were in that team.
Yeah.
And then Dan Burn came to Brighton and he was bloody legend for us.
Dan Burn is... Do you know what? I think... Do you know what? The wrap around Dan Burn is literally because he's big. If he was 6 foot or 5'10", everyone would class him as one of the best. He's you know what? And this is why we love football. I disagree with Tom. I think actually defensively, I think he's solid. I think
he just lacks pace. That's all it is. He just lacks a bit of pace.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love Dan Burn.
He has these good moments, Ben. I don't think he's a terrible footballer, not at all. I think he's good, but would I take him to the World Cup? I'm not sure.
I would for set pieces. That's the only reason I'd take him.
Dan Burn's in my squad.
I'm not sure. I don't think he'll start.
And then I've got one more. I've got 2 actually. This is a really bold one. Nico O'Reilly for Man City.
I like him.
He was in the last squad, wasn't he?
Yeah. I like O'Reilly.
I think. I mean, he's better than Rico Lewis. He's a great.
Rico Lewis is so overrated.
Yeah, he's a great left back option. He did score the other day. Good finish from him. Yeah, I mean we don't have many left backs, so we might as well put him in and see what he's like.
Yeah, I like O'Reilly. I do like O'Reilly.
So yeah, I think give Nico O'Reilly a chance. And then I've got a special player who has also been mentioned again, Max Dowman.
Can you imagine if he makes it?
Bit too early.
No, but the thing is though, I think he's too young because obviously he's 15. But maybe in the World Cup when he's 16, depending on how he keeps his form up, maybe. Who knows? But I think...
Games.
Yeah, he just needs... I mean, also you don't want to rush him in just in case he gets injured or whatsoever.
Yeah, well,
there's a lot of safeguarding as well with players like Max Dowman.
And then
I rate Max Dowman so high.
So do I. I mean, yeah, he was class when he played against us. And then I've got a list of players who I think will miss out, sadly. Kobe Mainoo, I think he'll miss out. Because you got...
Very good player, Will.
Very good player, but he's not really starting for United. And you've got Wharton and Anderson ahead of him.
Amarim doesn't rate him, does he? He doesn't rate Mainoo.
No. I don't. I'd take him at Brighton any day of the week.
I like Kobe Mainoo.
I'll take Mainoo. I think Mainoo's a good player. I think there's a good player in there still.
But yeah, I think he'll just miss out because Anderson's having a great season and Wharton is better. So then I've got Delap. I think Delap will miss out. Gibbs White, I think, will miss out as well. I think Bowen might be just to West Ham. I think he'll just slightly miss out. But then he might actually not because we haven't got many wingers. So
I just don't think Bowen. Do you know there's some players that you can sit there and go they're very good players, and I've never doubted Bowen's a good player, but there's a jump between club and international, and I just think Jared Bowen just isn't that.
Well, if it wasn't for Bowen, where would West Ham be right now? Like literally, where would they be? He's carrying that West.
Oh yeah, fully is. Yeah, he is massively. It's him and Paqueta. Those two are the only reason West Ham are doing anything.
I don't rate Paqueta.
Do you not?
No, I don't. I think he's poor.
I quite like him.
I just think he slow the ball.
And then Luke Shaw, I think will miss out. I just don't rate him.
Oh yeah, he's definitely missed.
Done
He's
for.
washed.
He's
And then Trent. I think Trent will miss out because he's not really playing. I don't think he played the other night, but I don't think he's played much this season.
I was actually going to talk to Trent. I'll ask a question to you both. Do you think the boos were fair on him? And
No, completely.
No.
It's great.
No.
I think it's out of order. And
I think it's out of order. I think it's out because I was chatting to someone at work, and we were like, he ran his contract down, so he was technically unemployed. So of course he's going to go to Real Madrid. So it's.
There's no way. There's literally no way in hell you would turn down Real Madrid. They're the biggest club in the world. Like I know Liverpool are a big club as well, but Real Madrid, man. Like that's the biggest club in the world.
I thought Liverpool fans would have got over it by now, but clearly
they're crybabies, mate. Liverpool fans are crybabies.
He had his rural vandalised, which was completely disgusting. And I just think the boos are just so unfair. Like Trent Alexander-Arnold, you can consider him a Liverpool legend. He's won everything, like the Champions League, Premier League.
Yeah.
He's been there so many. He's been through it so many years, and he's done everything he can. Give him a chance to like.
It's just crybaby-ish. Like it's just this whole thing about.
I really feel for Trent. I really do.
He did everything he needed to do at Liverpool, and he wanted to go to Real Madrid. I mean, and also these same Liverpool fans that are going and crying over Trent and booing Trent. What about your striker that you just paid £130 million for?
I know.
Yeah.
What about the striker that you have paid £130 million for? Oh, is he okay? Has he done right? Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, and also they're a bit hypocritical because the player that they got Isaac did the exact same. Well, did anything worse? Forced his way out of Newcastle. Forced his way out of Newcastle, and then Liverpool fans are like, "Yeah, we love him." But then Trent runs his contract down, leaves, and they're like, "Evil." Boo.
And also, he didn't leave for free in the end. They paid $10 million for him so he could play in the Cup World Cup. So they got money for him.
He was out of contract. He was out of contract.
Yeah, I just think it was a bit harsh. But when I say he might miss out, I don't think he's played. When I searched up his stats, he's only played like 4 games.
I just think there's players that you just sit there and go like, when Lampard came back to Chelsea,
what really me as well about Liverpool fans is like Alexander-Arnold obviously gave tribute to Jota like yesterday beforehand, obviously writing a letter, putting flowers down with Alonso, and the next day he still gets booed. It's shocking.
Yeah.
Trent this season's only played 4 games in the league and hasn't done anything in them.
It's just poor, but it's just shocking. It really is. Like Alexander-Arnold and Jota used to be like teammates, and probably like good friends as well. And obviously, I know he hasn't had the time to come up to Liverpool, obviously, because he's been at Real Madrid to like show his respects, which he has done on Tuesday. But then obviously on the Wednesday, boos, like shut
Trent
up.
has to go to the World Cup though, doesn't he? Surely.
You cannot drop a Real Madrid footballer. You can't.
He has
Yeah, but
Bellingham.
Jude's been dropped.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, Bellingham. Have you seen Bellingham lately? He's back to his best, Bellingham.
Yeah,
Against
that's because Tuchel had a chat with him.
Against Liverpool, he wasn't.
Together.
Against Liverpool, he wasn't great, but I think beforehand he was really good against Barcelona.
I think Trent is too good not to go to the World Cup.
Yeah,
But
you
then
got
backs, we got Reece James, you got Livramento that can play there as well when he's fit. Who else you got?
We're not having Jed Spence. We're not having Jed Spence. There's no Jed Spence.
Oh, come on, Dave.
No,
you said before you wouldn't mind Jed Spence.
No, we want footballers, not crybabies that walk off when they lose 1-0.
Do you know how hard it was?
Footballers.
Do you know how hard it was to make a list and not put Lewis Dunk in it?
No, bro's done for me.
Lewis Dunk going to the World Cup, Jacob.
Bro's done for me.
Well, the thing is though, what's it? We don't need Lewis Dunk. We've got Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck's going instead. Danny Welbeck's
I'm telling you right now, if Southgate was in charge, Danny Welbeck would be nowhere near this England squad. Absolutely. He doesn't like Brighton, Southgate.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. He hates Brighton.
But yeah, let us know in the comments of any of your surprise England picks. We'll have a look and see what you guys suggest. But yeah, that was my list.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
I think it's really good, actually. We've actually covered a lot of things, actually. We'll do our game towards the end. Tom's got a game for us all. Should we have a quick FPL chat, shall we? Should we have a chat about FPL, shall we? Because if this weekend couldn't get any better for me after my 1-0 demolition of Tottenham over there with Tom, I cooked in FPL as well. Getting 93 points.
Early
93.
days.
Do you know what annoys me the most is you had one terrible weekend and you've made it back instantly. It's so annoying because I was like, yes, David's dropped an absolute stinker here, so we can all catch up now, and then pulls off a bloody blind of the following week.
Yeah, a bloody shacker.
Yeah,
I know.
Honestly.
Captain Gabriel, and I was one yellow card away from Gabriel getting the same amount of points as Haaland.
And he captain Gabriel. Also, can I talk about FPL, by the way? Can I talk about your brother? Can I talk about your brother? If anyone doesn't, no people know this like these two, but Thomas was trying to play mind games with me last Saturday. I was gonna captain Mateta against Brentford, and I was going to him. And Thomas was like, "Oh no, don't captain him! Don't! I promise you, don't captain him." I was like, well, "Why not?" Because I've got people I know who are really good with this stuff, and Mateta won't play because he's injured. And I thought, I don't know if he's playing mind games or not. I stupidly fell for it. I managed to. I've still got Haaland, so I captained Haaland instead. I captained Mateta, and then I got a message saying he's starting. I was like, I'm gonna haunt you down, Thomas. And then made him captain. He did score, and I was like, are you seriously? Are you joking me? Right? So luckily, I didn't make him captain. I made Haaland my captain in the end, and he got 2 goals. So if anyone's been mugged off, it's you, Thomas.
So, he was stressing during that game, by the way, because he was like, if he gets a hat trick, I'm in the mud.
He could have had a hat trick.
He should have had a hat trick.
You've mugged yourself right off there, son.
Well, he is sitting comfortably. We'll do what we do usually. We'll go through the top 5 in the DS podcast. Obviously, the channel we do this on. The top 5 in the DS podcast, leaving then the top 5 of us. So currently top is me with a whopping 643 points.
Yeah, don't get carried away.
Second place in the DS is Ollie Potter with 608, so I'm miles clear of him.
Let's go, Ollie.
Thomas is in third with 606. And our nice 4th place, actually, if his week couldn't have got any better, he's become a dad. Jordan Botting in 4th with 604.
Shout out, boy. Just become a dad.
So congratulations out there to Jordan if you're watching this, and to Hayley. Their beautiful little girl called Isabella has just been born. So he's sitting 4th in FPL with 604. And in 5th place is Amy Webb, representing the girl power with 603. And it is very tight. There's still lots behind.
She did well last season, I'm pretty sure, Amy.
Yeah, she smashed it.
She knows her stuff, doesn't she?
She won the cup, didn't she? She won the cup, I'm pretty sure. She beat Thomas.
She won the cup last year. So
yeah, she beat Thomas in the final.
She beat Thomas in the final. He bottled it again. Dugout. So this is the way Zar won. First was me with 643. I'm miles clear of second of Thomas in 606. Jacob's in third with 591.
Okay,
Thomas
so I'm only 7 points behind.
7 points behind. Fourth is Tom with 588. And, I mean, we're talking about flops of the season. Josh is in 5th with 559.
Yeah, Mr. Inevitable having a stinker.
He is. He actually is having a mare. This might be the first time he doesn't win it.
This is why he doesn't come on, because he doesn't want to get embarrassed. This is why he doesn't.
Is anyone revealing what they've done? Obviously,
I haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, I've already made my transfer.
What have you done?
So I've dropped Zubimendi, and I put Ismail Assar in because Palace are playing Brighton this weekend at home, and Palace always are up for it at home against Brighton.
Palace always beat Brighton.
Sarr, Mateta, so I think they'll be up. I think they'll be well up for that game. And I might make Mateta captain, but if Thomas doesn't want me to, then I'll listen, obviously. But
I have made my transfer. I might as well tell you because I've already made it. I've brought Esteval in for... Who did I bring him in for? I can't remember who I brought him in. I brought Esteval in, but I can't remember who for.
You had Jaden Anthony, didn't you?
That's it. That's who I've taken out.
Yeah. You had Jaden Anthony. Why'd you have Jaden Anthony?
Well, because he was banging in the goals at the start of the season.
Thing is, I haven't done anything, and I probably won't. I'm going to probably save a transfer.
It's a good move. It's a good move.
Because everyone's playing a good game. Like, everyone's playing a team they should hopefully beat. So I'm like, you know what? I'll risk it and not make a transfer and just see how it goes.
It's very tough. I mean, unless you're the elite of the elite and just running clear of it.
It's so annoying because every week I'm actually having a good week, but everyone's just doing that slightly better. And it's just like this week, I paid the £5. I was only 1 point off.
Who's the only one that's paid? Is it Thomas, the only one that paid a £5?
Thomas is the only one that's not paid £5.
Thomas hasn't paid it.
He bloody cheats. He does.
But to be fair, this season's been a lot closer. It's been a lot. I mean, David, apart from David, who's bloody getting fucking 90 points left, right, and centre, the others are quite close.
I'll tell you what. I think this will be a close one this year.
Tom nearly had a mental breakdown with FPL a couple of weeks ago when we were on the train to London, and he paid the £5. Actually, he hadn't paid the £5 yet, but I was like, you need to pay the £5, and Tom, he was fuming. Like, you nearly had it. He was like going, I don't know, why am I not good at this game? I want to be good at this game. He was fuming. He was like, I've paid this 3 times.
The thing is, though, when I put the difference is I put Haaland in, and I think it's making the difference. I don't know why.
I think Josh has paid the most. Then it goes Tom, then me, then David, then Thomas hasn't paid a single thing.
Yeah, I paid it once.
I paid it twice.
I want.
You're not catching me, Tom. You're miles behind me.
Oh, David, we've got like what 28 games to go, so don't get too carried away, mate.
Do you know what's let me down is? I had a couple game weeks where I was like, you know what, I'm going to captain someone different. Oh, I'm going to captain Cunha. Gets injured 5 minutes into the game.
Yeah, you bottled it on. You safe captain, mate. Safe captain.
Oh, it's so bar. Do you know what also infuriates me?
Do
you know what infuriates me the most? With Thomas when it comes to FPL, bro copies everyone's team. If you go onto his team, he's got a player from every one of ours. Like, he's got the same players as all of us. And I'm like, bro,
he's not going to do that now because he wants to beat me. He's got to catch me up.
No, because I put in Pedro Neto, and I was like, yeah, cool. Look, there he is.
There he is.
There he is.
Why not?
I brought in Pedro Neto. Week later, Thomas brings in Pedro Neto, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's a sweaty, but he's got Thomas has got to do some brave moves to catch me. He needs to bring in someone that's out the bar and just go for it.
But yeah, I think my team for next week's looking good. To be fair, I've got.
Yeah, there's some good fixtures.
I'm liking my team.
Yeah, so
do you know all the rubbish teams are away, so like it's it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Tom, you've got a game prepared for us.
I do indeed. This
It's our game of the week.
Game of the week. This is a game that I've done for both of you. So I've gone back to previous games with your teams.
Oh my gosh!
Like previous. So I'm going to start with you, Jacob, and then we'll do David next. So Jacob, I've gone back to 17-18 season where you got promoted.
Jesus.
You got promoted to the Premier League.
Yep.
So you played Manchester City, and I think you lost that game 2-0. What I want you to do is I want you to try and name the starting 11 that played that day, and I'll give you 2 bonus points if you can name the subs that come on as well.
Oh my god! Okay. Goalkeeper.
So you got 11 guesses, and then obviously for the subs as well. So I have it all written down. So go ahead when you're ready.
All right. Goalkeeper was Matty Ryan. I know that for a fact.
Correct. Centre
backs Lewis Dunk.
Correct.
And I want to say Shane Duffy.
Correct.
Left back Gaetang Bong.
No.
Really? He didn't play left back. Didn't play left back.
No.
Wow.
No.
Right back would have been Bruno.
Yep, Bruno right back.
Can I find out who played left back, or would you have to wait to the end?
I'll tell you now. Yeah, it was Marcus Suttner.
Oh, of course it was. It was on new. He was shit, by the way. He was awful.
Yeah. Right,
there was a reason why Gaetang Bong got a place back. What formation did we play? Dale Stevens.
Yes, correct.
Wow, Jacob, you having a blinder here.
Bloody hell. Were you at this game?
No, I wasn't. I watched it though. Who was next to Dale Stevens? Who did we? Who was next to him? I'll come back to that. I know Pascal Gross. Pascal Gross played.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But did he play along Dale Stevens, or was he further ahead? Glenn Murray was definitely the striker.
No, he didn't start.
Did he not?
No, he didn't.
It's one of the other useless ones.
Yeah, I was going to say, who did we sign? Because it was before Locadia came in. So who was before Locadia?
I think I know who it is.
Oh, Hemed started instead of Murray.
Yeah,
Hemed started.
Jacob, that's a blinder. I was going to go Andoni.
No, he was the season after. We signed him season after. Hemed.
What a shout, Jacob.
So I think you got 3 more players.
3. Knockhart started on the right.
No, he didn't. No.
What? What the? How did we not start Knockhart? He was our best player the season before.
Nope.
March.
So you got 2 more now.
Did March play?
Yes.
So who was? Oh no, surely not. We didn't start him, did we? So
I
March.
know who it is.
So March was on one of the sides. Can I ask what side March played on?
He played behind the striker.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I know.
What formation were we playing?
I know exactly who played on the left wing. It'll be that guy who couldn't stay on his feet.
So have I got 2 guesses left, Tom?
Yeah. No, you got 1 more.
1 more. Okay.
The diver, the one that couldn't stay on his feet.
But I don't know if we would have started his square though. I don't know if we would have started in that game.
I love how you know who I was.
Yeah. I'll go with him, but I don't think we started him. It's Squardo.
No.
Fuck. Who did we play on the wings?
So you got 8 out of 11. The players you missed out on, obviously, Suttner, a left back. David Proper played inside.
That was it. David Proper.
And then
that was it.
I think his name was. Is he Isaiah Brown?
Izzy Brown! Izzy Brown!
Retired now.
Yeah, because he got injured. He got
So
horrendously injured.
So you got 8 out of 11. Can you name the subs that came on that day? It was 3 subs.
All right,
You get 2 extra,
3 subs.
You get 2 bonus points, like for each one. So 3 guesses.
Knockout's got to be a sub.
Yeah, Knockout came on.
Yeah. Who would have come on? I'm trying to think of like tactics of what, because this was under Houghton, so he was like very defensively. Murray must have been one of them.
Yes, Murray came on. Yeah.
Oh,
and then there was,
Jacob.
and then there was another one. And there was another one.
What would he have done? Would he have taken off?
Hold on a minute.
God,
I'm still here.
This is hard. Yeah,
I'm just finding out his name. Oh, that's his name. Right, cool. Right.
Sorry,
trying to figure out the first name. Trying to figure out the first name.
Okay, so it's a player Tom doesn't know then, if you have to find his first name.
Who then?
Who would he have brung on? Oh, that's awful. I'm just going to throw... Sammy Bulldog.
No, it was Jamie Murphy.
Who the? Yeah, the Scottish man, the Scottish guy.
I don't have a clue.
So overall, 2 bonus points. You got 4 bonus points for the subs. So you got 12 out of.
I'll take that.
You got 12 points.
That's an interesting one.
Well done, Jacob.
I actually enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. I like that.
Can we just have appreciation of the squad sizes though? Jacob's 11 was his squad.
David, I've got one for you as well.
I'm in.
So I've gone back to Jose Mourinho's first season being back in the Premier League with Chelsea, and I've gone for your first defeat under Mourinho in the Premier League. And
that's hard. I was ready for the Burnley game. I was like, I know this one.
And that was against Newcastle. We lost 2-1. So you've got to name me the starting 11 subs for that game.
And what season was this? The 2014-15?
14-15. This was Mourinho's homecoming season at Chelsea, and this was his first defeat as Chelsea manager in the Premier League.
So Courtois in goal.
Yeah.
Right back Ivanovic.
Yeah.
Left back Aspilicueta.
Correct.
Centre backs. John Terry played every minute.
Yep.
So John Terry and would it been Cahill or Louise? I'm actually going to go with David Luiz, but I think it might be Cahill.
No, it was Cahill. So yeah, it was Cahill. And then
defensive midfield would have been Matic.
Nope, he didn't play.
Oh no! No,
I've got to take your first answer. Yes. Got to take your first answer.
Oh, in 2014-15, Oscar.
Yep, Oscar was there.
Ramirez.
Nope.
Oh shit. Hazard on the left.
Yep.
Oh, Willian on the right.
Correct.
Yes. Costa up front.
Yep.
Okay. What have I got left? What position is left?
Okay, so you got 2 midfielders.
2 midfielders. So it's not Matic and it's not Ramirez. So, oh my word, because Lampard had gone, so it wouldn't be Lampard. I'm going to go for. Oh my word, this is very tricky. Oscar in the 10. So Oscar, Willian, Hazard, 2 defensive midfielders. Was it David Luiz in defensive midfield?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. And you got one more guess.
Oh my god, I think I might know these players as well.
I think I should know this, and I'm going to kick myself, and everyone's going to say I'm not
you this, David. To be fair, I'm surprised you haven't got one of them.
Because Matic was our defensive midfielder.
Yeah, I think I know one of the players.
Fabregas.
Yeah, Fabregas. Yeah.
I was going to say. I was like,
so,
yes.
Yeah. So yeah, you missed out on obviously Cahill and John.
I nearly went for it. John Obi Mikel.
That was I knew it. I did know those. Yes.
I knew it was a defensive midfielder. I said it, didn't I? I said it was a defensive midfielder.
Do you know what I was picturing when you were listing them off? Because I remember that. It was when you had the yellow away kit, and I was trying to picture who I thought was in the yellow away kit.
This is why I said Matic. I can't believe Matic wasn't playing.
You got 8 out of 11 as well, same as Jacob. And can you name me the subs that came on as well? Then you get 2 extra bonus points. You can name each one.
Okay, the subs. Schürrle.
Well done.
Nice.
Yes, that's a great guess. I think we brought on Loic Remy.
Nope.
Oh,
was it Drogba?
Oh, so you got to get this right, David. If we draw.
Got to get the next one right.
So the other striker in that season was Drogba. So Drogba would probably be the safe answer to go with. I imagine Matic probably might have come on in the game. I'm going to go for the safe one because we must have bought a striker on Drogba.
Yeah, Drogba came on as well.
We drew.
So you both drew. The other substitute that came on for Chelsea was Felipe Luis.
Oh my God! What a throwback!
I would never have got that.
You both got 12 points. So what does that mean?
Oh,
what does that mean?
There's no tiebreaker, is there? Oh.
There's no Who was the manager? Mourinho.
Chris Hughton. Oh wait, David.
Question or what?
David, do you know the position you finished that season?
That season, well, we won the league.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
I win! Yeah!
Do.
Yeah,
what
well
position
done, you
did we finish in our league title winning season? Oh.
I missed that bit.
Let me
I missed that bit.
We'll continue that next week. We'll continue and do a tiebreaker next. Unless Tom thinks of a tiebreaker in the next 3 bits, and then we'll go to.
Let me think about. I'll think about tiebreaker quick. Yeah. All right.
Well, let's go through the fixtures before we go. Someone in this flat is making a horrendous noise upstairs. Spurs v Manchester United.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Tom, but I think United beat you.
I think United are playing really well at the moment.
I think they are as
It's
well.
so hard to say for this one because obviously our record against United has been really, really good. I managed to beat them 4 times last season, David. Yeah, I think it's going to be a different United this weekend. I'm kind of dreading that one a little bit. Cunha
and Mbeumo look really good.
Yeah, our home form in the league is absolutely embarrassing. Right, it's shocking, really bad. I don't know if you guys saw a stat actually the other day. Arsenal have only lost 49 games at home since 2006 at home, and we've lost 41 games at home, and we moved in 2016. How bad is that?
I saw that.
That's if you're reading as an Arsenal.
No, well, I think United are going to get something out of this game.
I think so as well.
You'd be laughing.
Everton versus Fulham. I mean, Fulham got a win, but Fulham haven't been great this season.
No,
I think Everton win that. Is Everton home?
Everton are at home, yeah. Everton are at home.
I think Everton clear that. They're so much better at home than they are away.
Yeah, Everton's away form isn't very good actually.
No.
West Ham versus Burnley. Do you know what?
Ooh,
a week
relegation
ago,
6-pointer.
You would have said a different game, but West Ham played well against Newcastle. Actually, they played really well.
Yeah,
I mean Newcastle.
Burnley do look good though. I think Burnley are very underrated.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be a good game though.
I was speaking to Ollie about Burnley actually, like the other day, and he was sitting there saying he was like, if we can get another couple of wins towards Christmas period, I know it's like saying, but like for Burnley, it was like if we get 2 more wins, he said, I think we're in a good position to stay up this season. And I think they'd be looking at this game and going, we could get something here.
Well, 6-pointer. It's a relegation 6-pointer.
A massive 6-pointer. I agree. I think that might be a draw. West Ham Burnley.
Who's home? Burnley or West Ham?
West Ham are at home.
Oh, okay. I think West Ham might edge it.
I think West Ham will probably edge that one.
Yeah, I think, but just about. I think the home advantage might help them.
They played very well against Newcastle. They played very well against Newcastle at the weekend.
Yeah,
they did. This is the one, and do you know what? this is going to be the I never thought at the start of the season I'd be saying that this game would be the tester for Arsenal and how they're doing in a title charge. But Sunderland at home to Arsenal, I think Sunderland could
please
Sunderland could be up for this, you know.
Xhaka against his old team.
Xhaka will be up for it, but if I'm being honest, I mean the stadium like that. Honestly, that's a fortress or something.
Sunderland are unbeaten at home this season.
Mm-hmm.
So can we just say, Granit Xhaka has been the signing of the season, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Without a doubt, he's superb, and like he's just. Do you know what? It's mad because he is actually a world-class player. He's actually a world-class player in that midfield.
Mm.
Oh, he is.
He's unbelievable. Although I do think Arsenal are just going to edge this game. I really do.
Yeah, I just think they're too professional. They're too professional.
1-0
Sunderland will come out all.
think.
Yeah, I mean that's what all their wins have been recently. 1-0s, 1-0, 2-0s.
Yeah, they've been great. Chelsea Wolves. Do you know what? We're not great, but Wolves.
If you don't get 3 points against Wolves, that's embarrassing. That'll be so embarrassing.
Oh, mate.
Wolves
Wolves
don't look like beating anyone.
Talking of Wolves, who do you think the next manager's going to be? Because I heard Gary O'Neill's actually out of the running for it now.
Before we do, can we
he's
just...
withdrawn himself.
Well done, Gary O'Neill, for slamming the door in their face. Well done, Gary O'Neill.
Yeah, too right.
I said this about Vitor Pereira for ages.
Why on earth would you want to go back to a club where you've been sacked like 11 months ago very harshly? Like, I don't know.
They're linked with the Luton manager, the old Luton manager. Is it Rob Edwards?
Oh, Rob Edwards.
Yeah, they're linked with him.
He used to play for Wolves as well.
He's doing well with Middlesbrough.
But yeah, I just don't think Wolves are doing anything this season. No matter who they bring in, I just don't think Wolves. So yeah,
Not got the squad.
David, if you lose or anything against Wolves, that's embarrassing. That is so embarrassing.
I think we'll win this 2-0. I think we will. Villa Bournemouth. Villa
look poor.
Yeah. Villa.
Bournemouth were very bold to play a high line against City. It was very stupid of them, but still they look class. They're Bournemouth. Just that youngster. I can't remember his name, but is it Cooper Jr. or something like that?
Oh, Krupi.
Ridiculous.
Krupi. Yeah, Krupi.
Yeah, Krupi. Yeah.
Funny enough, I was at Bournemouth the other day just because I took my mum and my missus to a spa day. So I went up to Bournemouth for the day. And I went to the stadium. And honestly, mate, I literally stood in Iriola's car parking spot with my dog. Like, it was so crazy. Like, when you look at that stadium and you look at Bournemouth as a whole, honest to God, they should not be where they're doing. They have done an incredible job. An incredible job. Yeah. Incredible. Like, I think Bournemouth do win that. I think Villa, I think had a couple of good results, beating City and Spurs, but I don't think Villa have been particularly...
No, they haven't lit up the league.
No.
Yeah, I think Bournemouth should. I
think Bournemouth win that. Brentford v Newcastle.
Newcastle have been poor, you know. They haven't been great this season. Obviously, they won. Did they win last night? I didn't see the full result.
Newcastle won 2-0. They won 2-0.
Yeah, so they did win. But again, West Ham, they looked poor. I mean, Valdemar and Gordon got dragged at half time. So yeah, it depends what Newcastle side turns up.
Did Dan Burn play that game? Did Dan Burn play?
Dan Burn did play. Yeah, there you go. Palace versus Brighton.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I can't see anything but a Palace win, I'm afraid.
Palace always beat you.
I was saying this to someone at work, and I was like, ever since Oliver Glasner has come in, he has ruined my life. Because Palace before Oliver Glasner were terrible. They didn't beat us for a few games, and then Oliver Glasner came in, and what happens? They play good football. They won an FA Cup. They did the double over us last season.
They're in Europe.
Saying that, apparently they're having their best season. We're having one of our worst. We're 1 point behind them.
Oh, here we go.
So,
They'll beat you, Jacob. They always beat you.
So it's crucial. You lose this game. But if I'm being, Big Palace are going to be up for it.
I mean, I think what we're saying, Danny Welbeck hat trick.
I've captained Ismail Assar.
Of course you have.
Ooh, that's a good shout. I'm going to captain Mateta.
Of course he has.
I'm going to bring in Danny Welbeck and captain Danny Welbeck. That's what
we'll see. I think Palace will win that.
1-0 Brighton. 1-0 Brighton. We
2-1 Palace.
We smashed it.
Do you know what? We're talking about relegation 6 pointers. We've got another one here, and I never thought I'd be saying this after last season. Forest versus Leeds.
Ooh.
Leeds against us looked very, very poor.
They're not that good, Leeds.
No,
they're not that good.
They set up wrong. But then Forest aren't that great either. I mean, under Sean Dyche, they're a bit better.
This screams 1-0 Forest to me. Screams it. Just an average game of football.
I think that's got like a stinker of a game, like all over it. To be honest,
I think 0-0. I think it'll be boring.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jacob. I think it'll be a 0-0 as well.
Yeah, I think it'll be boring.
We'll go from that to hopefully the game of the weekend. To finish off the podcast, Manchester City versus Liverpool.
City are going to wipe the floor with them.
Do you know what? Arsenal will be licking their lips at this game. They'll be hoping for a draw.
Oh yeah, a draw's the best outcome for Arsenal.
Arsenal will be licking their lips if they can get a draw out of this game.
I think City might edge it.
I think City.
I don't think Liverpool are that good. I really don't. I think Haaland's goals at the moment are just probably getting them just through.
But then Liverpool versus City are always big scoring games. Like, stuff always goes on.
Yeah. Anyway, before we end the podcast, guys, I've actually thought of a tiebreaker we could do. Like whoever.
Right.
So what I've done, I'm going to do a Who Am I? I'm going to name the clubs that this player has played for, and then whoever knows it first, just like buzz in, say your club, Brighton, Chelsea. And then whoever gets this one right wins. All right.
Okay.
So no, let's see who wins. Right, I'm going to name the teams, and you just got to name the player. So this player, Inter Milan, Werder Bremen, Stoke City, West Ham United, went back to Inter Milan, Bologna, Shanghai.
Oh, Brighton. João Mario.
No, it's the wrong answer, Jacob.
No, it's not.
No, it's the wrong answer.
So it was Inter Milan. Inter Milan where?
So you got Twente, Inter Milan, Werder Bremen, Stoke City, West Ham United, went back to Inter Milan, Bologna.
Oh my god, I know, but do I not get another guess?
Jacob, I'm afraid.
No, right, I know David. I know it.
Stoke West Ham.
Got to get to David.
Oh, that's so annoying. I know it as well. Oh, that's awful.
I don't know. I actually haven't got a clue. I actually have not got a clue. Jacob,
you don't.
I'll let you win it.
You passing it?
I'm part.
Is it Arnautovic? Is it Arnautovic? Is it Arnautovic?
Yeah, it is.
Yep, it's Arnautovic.
Yeah.
Oh, of course it was.
Yeah.
Jacob.
I was trying to work out who went from West Ham to Inter. That was my main bit. I was like,
Marco. Yeah, the answer is Marco Arnautovic.
Come on.
Jacob,
I've won enough this week, Jacob. I'll let you win.
Won this round this week.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Come on. Yeah.
I'll let you win. I've had enough victories this week, Jacob.
Right, is there anything else we want to talk about? Anything else on the agenda?
I think that's it. I think we've covered everything. I think that's it for another week. I think it's going to be interesting. And Jacob, you realise this weekend you're going to get cooked if Brighton don't turn up in this game.
Well, I just might not come for another week. I might just go missing for 2 weeks or something and then never come back.
Well, I might not be on next week, depending on when we do it, because I'm going to Florida. So I'm very excited. Well, that's all we got time for today on the Dugout. So don't forget to, if you haven't already, to hit that subscribe button down below. Put your comments in, and we're going to try and get some more videos out as and when we can. Lots of content to come, and we'll see you on the next episode. Take it easy, everyone. Goodbye.
In a bit.